Hey guys, Blaumagier here, and we're back with another episode of Let's Play Azure Striker Gunvolt. In the last episode, we had kind of a sour ending. Let's see if there's something we can do about that. Gunvolt, you're home! How'd the job go? Huh? Jewel, but we both... I must be dreaming. Maybe you are now. Maybe you were before. But whether you've walked into a dream or out of some terrible phantasmagoria, you'll never know, will you? Seriously, bro. We've all got one foot in fantasy and one in reality. If you don't know where you are, all you can do is keep going. There's no sidestepping fate, real or imagined. But you can walk toward it armed with hope. Maybe you've already found a little of it. Or maybe you haven't. But if you ever do think you found a little hope, I hope you'll share it with me. That's an extremely cryptic hint. But now Jewel's back, so we can give her that last jewel. Hey Jewel, I've got something for you. I took out the jewel I found and gave it to her. Wow, a jewel! How much should I read into this? Har har, you're welcome. I'm kidding, it's really nice, thank you. Talk to her one more time. Hey Gunvolt, I've got something for you this time. Jewel produced a necklace with 7 jewels on it. I recognized them right away. You made this? Yeah, I didn't want your presents to go to waste. And it feels nice to do something for you for a change, you know? This is great. Thanks, Jewel. I'll keep it close. I put the handmade necklace in with my other gear. Well, why don't we, do just that and keep it close. A gift from Jewel with no apparent effects. Yep, it does exactly what it says it does. Nothing. That means it actually takes away our pervasion. Now, you don't have to go through the entire level with this. You could just equip it right before you deal the final blow, but, you know, I'm going to do it the hard way, as it were. So we'll run through Firmament one more time with this equipped. And now we're vulnerable to all sorts of attacks. Oh good, I got the shield guy. Shield guys are annoying. Watch out for ninjas. Run back to the boss. Skip the cutscene because, you know, it's the same. I found that attack you can easily dodge just by running to the opposite side of the screen. Take out Nova. Still, nothing's changed yet. Nothing's changed here either. Well, normally I wouldn't want to take advantage of this, but in this case we've already seen this done legit, so I'll go ahead and do it with the anthem. And here comes the sun. So yeah, none of the cutscenes in that mission actually changed. Gunvolt! How do I describe what happened next? Asimov had shot Gunvolt. Then me, I should have been dead. But I felt more alive than ever. An ocean of electrons and sound washed over me. I was one with everything. It wasn't until later that I understood. What happened to me? My body! The muse was an extension of my septimal energy. Asimov hadn't bothered to use Copen's suppressor on me. So when he shot me, my septima did the logical thing. It escaped. Gunvolt, where are you? My mind and lumens had become one. As I searched for Gunvolt, I realized just how powerful my muse really was. The whole world was a sea of electrons and sound, unclouded by human touch. There! He's still alive. But only barely. A slender thread held him to this world. How did he survive that gunshot? I swam closer, deeper. I ran invisible fingers over his body and found the wound. A grotesque mess of metal had clawed into his skin. Wait, this is... Wrapped around the bullet, like a tiny glove, was a broken pendant. It was from the necklace I had made for him. He had chosen my gift over his Quill issue gear, even though it gave him no tactical advantage, and it had saved his life. In that moment, I realized this boy who had come to save me was just as fragile as I was. He didn't fight for me because I needed him. It was him who needed me. I have to hurry. He was still dying. The pendant had stopped the bullet from reaching his heart. But without treatment, he would bleed to death. There's a way. My septima had been cut loose. Without a body, I would die too. There was only one place left for me to go, and I wanted to be there. I wrapped my ethereal arms around him and waited for him to respond. I'm part of you now, and you can be a part of me. A moment later, I was flooding into his biocurrent, and we saw each other for the first time. We made it, Gunvolt. We're at the top of the world. Now it's my turn to be your compass. Azure. The Azure Striker awakens with a new compass. A mournful anger conducts him onward as the Muse's anthem continues inside his heart. I'm alive? But how? Oh my god. This can't be happening. This isn't real. What am I fighting for? No, I'm just kidding. No! Jewel! Don't cry. A voice echoed through my head. Lumen! No! It sounded like Lumen at first, but this was... Jewel! Where are you? Close. I'll never be apart from you again. Her memories poured into me, and I really saw her for the first time. My whole body surged with septimal power. More than I'd ever known. What had she done to save me? In my arms, her body grew light, and then it wasn't there at all. I'll always be with you. I'll be right here to keep you safe. Jewel, please. But the voice in my head cut me off with a whisper. Dry your eyes, Gunvolt. Think about what you need to do. Asimov. He was going to kill a lot of people. I had to stop him. Too many people had gotten hurt already. Are you ready? Then let my anthem guide you. Welcome to the true final level, where we have the anthem, which means unlimited Septima, unlimited air dashes, unlimited air hops. We are totally overpowered now. Ah, I knew Carrera had been conspicuously absent. We meet again, Gunvolt. Back from the dead, Carrera. You're a little late to the party. Forsooth, death could only prorogue my vengeance for so long. How I have longed to engage thee in another vigorous round of fisticuffs. And yet thou too art changed, like a demon thou standest before me. That calamitous septimal power that courses now through thy humours. Yea, verily, I shall enjoy this. Victory, like all things, will be mine. I think not. So, if you just stay high, Carrera shows how pathetically weak he really is. He really can't touch you if you just stay high up. And I believe this fight is meant to show you just how overpowered you are. That can still take all your septimal power. And with Carrera out of the way, all that's left is Asimov. You're still alive. Neat trick. I can't let you do this, Asimov. We won't let you. Ah, so that's what happened to her. What a waste, Gunvolt. You were supposed to lead us in the new era with power like that. Well, maybe you should have asked me first. I took a wrong turn with you somewhere. I'm sorry for that. But you've made your position clear. I'm on one side of this line, and you're on the other. You see, you're not the only Azure striker. You were just the strongest. Until now. So, Asimov's gonna fight very similarly to, Copen at first, but we can't tag him. Instead, we have to flash field against his and go all DBZ style, head-to-head, break his flash field so that we can tag him. And the first stage of the fight is really simple. The second stage of the fight gets a little bit more difficult. A little bit more difficult. I will cut back to the fight. Actually, it starts you right outside the fight. So you definitely have to use your mobility to your advantage in this fight. It really is all you have. And I would definitely suggest saving your skills for recharging your Septima. Well, that was dumb of me. Let's try this again, shall we? First form, super easy. Second form, quite a bit more difficult. Well, that didn't work out for me. He's got another bag of tricks. The ultimate Azure Striker ability, Voltaic Chains. Just have to find the hole. I guess this was to be expected. But it's not too late to become a leader. Guide us in the days to come. No gacking thanks. You paid for what you did to Jewel, and now my work is done. You really are stubborn, aren't you? But you can't stop adepts rising up. Whether you fight for us or against us, as long as you wield that kind of power, you'll have to fight for something. I don't hate you, Gunvolt. I just wish I'd done better by you. The future is in your... Meanwhile, at the bottom of Babel, Zeno and Monica were waiting for their comrades to return. They could hear the hum of the elevator approaching. Then the doors opened. Hey, Jeeves, you're... What? Oh my god, no! Asimov! Boss man, is he dead? Monica looked to Gunvolt for denial. Some sign things would be okay. But Gunvolt said nothing. His eyes were as cold as Asimov's. No, no, he can't! Asimov! Tears streamed down her cheeks as she crumpled to the floor. Without another look, Gunvolt started to move toward the door. Hey, Jeeves, what gives? Where's Jewel? You think you can walk out of here without telling us what the gack is going on? Don't touch him. What? An invisible force knocked Zeno's hand away. The battle had left Gunvolt wounded, heartbroken, alone. His Aegis, Jewel, was the only strong part of him left. As the night drew to a close, the last Azure striker was as quiet and unreadable as a desert. Zeno watched him go. Again, Gunvolt's muse spoke to him. We can go anywhere, you know. It's just us now. All I want. Zeno strained to hear what he said, but Gunvolt was out of earshot. Helplessly, he stood there as his friend vanished into the distance. And was swallowed by the uncertain light of the rising sun. And now I will let the credits play for real. That was the actual end of Azure Striker Gunvolt. Really good game. Inti Creates did a bang-up job. I would love to see a sequel. There's a lot more to actually do in the game than just run through the story like I did. I won't be doing all that. I will make a bonus video to give you a brief taste of all the extras. But, if you like this, you should definitely consider buying it. I know right now, at the time of my recording this, there's a promo going on that gets you a free copy of Mighty Gunvolt, which features basically a condensed version of this with actually some original levels thrown into the mix as well. And you can play as not only Gunvolt, but also as Beck from Mighty No. 9 and Ekiro from Gungal, a game that only came out in Japan. But, yeah, I guess I will just let the credits run through this time. And, there's no more actual story after this, but you should definitely let the credits run through and save, because there are some extra little bonus levels. They don't have any story to them whatsoever, but you won't get access to them unless you save after getting the true ending here. This is going to do it for me. This has been Let's Play Azure Striker Gunvolt. I am Blaumagier, and I'll see you guys in the next Let's Play.
GV、私はずっとあなたのそばに